mind you can't control. Running wild, can't calm down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. Oh, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause I'd start over now. Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you by my side. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. 'Cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And then we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
Well, hello, everyone. So good to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Hope you guys are well wherever you are. Today is December 3rd, 2024. Can you believe it's almost Christmas? And it is 7:46 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Hello. Hope you all are well. Yes, please hit that thumbs up as you're rolling in. Would greatly appreciate that. Helps out more than you know. It really does. Me either, Mag. I'm going to try to maybe do some shopping tonight online, and we'll see. We'll see. I dread it. Dread it. Thank you guys for the kind comments. You guys are always amazing. Always amazing. You guys are so generous already. Thank y'all so much. R. Taylor, my girl. There you go. Thank you so much for your support. You did some shopping today, reality? Good for you. Hey, Veronica. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I live in a cold climate during the winter, and you're supposed to dress darker during the winter. I'm already dark enough in the winter. I uh the weather can kind of get me down if I'm not careful. And so I need color. I need sun. I need bright, don't we? Yes. Tell him. Tell him. Um, so yes. Oh, thank you, CT. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, my dear. I need to thank some of you guys. Y'all were so nice. Thank you all. I love you all so much. Yes, and if you received one of those memberships, make sure you give our sweet R Taylor a big, big thank you because hold on. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes, make sure you thank our sweet R Taylor. Really do appreciate that. I need to thank some. We got some new members already, even before I hit the live button. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? I want to thank Diane. Thank you, Diane. Really do appreciate your support, my dear. If you received one of those memberships, make sure I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Thank you, Diane. Thank you uh, for becoming a member. And may I say, pearls look amazing on you, Diane. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Angela, there we go, darling. Thank you so much for becoming a member, darling. I really do appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Y'all, please welcome Angela and Mama Tutu. Hello, gorgeous. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Really do appreciate you. And thank you so much for your support. Really does mean a lot to me, Mama Tutu. Thank you. Mama Tutu. It's a double entendre because you can do like Mama Tutu, like a tutu you wear, and then Mama Two, two. How about that? Clever. Thank you so much, Diana, for that super sticker. You're gonna be okay. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate ya. Nurse Standard coming in clutch. 15 months long. OG. Thank you so much, Nurse Sandy. Really do appreciate you. And thank you so much for your support, my dear. Much love, my sweetsies. Jan, there you are. Y'all, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Jan. Really do appreciate it for 7 continuous months. Thank you, my dear. Good to see you, sweet Jan. There's my triplets, actually, because I have 2 that look the same, Mally Cat. Love you too, sweet Mally Cat. Love you, Justin. Keep up the great work. Sebastian, Wayne, Drake, Rogers. Thank you so much, Mally Cat. Really do appreciate you, my love. Thank you for 6 continuous months. So sweet of you. Hot damn. That's right. Hot damn. I love your screaming. Thank you, Hot damn. Really appreciate you, my dear. So good to see you. I'm working here. I'm in the middle of work. Okay? You gotta chill. You gotta chill. Thank you, sweet, so much, Hot damn. Really appreciate ya. Irony Rose, the Rose made of iron. Thank you so much for gifting that, my love. Really do appreciate you. If you received that membership, make sure you give our girl Irony Rose a big, big thank you. Misty, thank you so much for renewing your membership, my dear. Y'all are so quick. God. That is so sweet. Thank you, my dear. Really appreciate you. Oh my God. CT. Thanks, babe. Hi, Justin. I sent you. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. I think I read that over there. Thank you so much, my dear. And one of my favorite Canadians of all time. Such a fan. Canadian Cookie. She just gifted 2 memberships coming in clutch. Thank you so much, my beautiful Canadian. Really do appreciate you. If you've received either one of those, make sure you give our girl a big thank you. Okay. Yes. I love you. I love you. Okay. Thank you so much, sweet Canadian. Really do appreciate you. Lady with the 7 Up. I love you. Keep up the good job. Thank you, Lady 7 Up. Thank you so much, my dear. So good to see you, and thank you for your support. Cheryl, oh my God. Thank you, honey. Thank you, darling. Really do appreciate that. If you received one of those 5 memberships, give our girl Cheryl a thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet of you, Cheryl. Really do appreciate the support. It means so much. Truly, my friend. Thank you. Hope you are well. Oh, she's gonna take my glasses off. I know she is. It's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you. I know it. DNA. DNA. Thank you, love. Appreciate you. I love your photo. Love that. Really do appreciate your DNA. If you received that membership, give our sweet DNA a big, big thank you. Okay? Give her a big thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you. There we go. Hey, Donna. Justin, I love you, but I really want to play with Amy. I love you too, and you can play with her. I love you too, and you can all play with her. You all can play with her. That's fine. You're welcome. Thank you for 5 continuous months, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Um, Leslie, there we go, girl. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you, beautiful Leslie. Really do appreciate your support, my lovely friend. Always a pleasure seeing you. Thank you for being in here so much. Appreciate you, my dear. Our Taylor, darling. Sorry, Justin, I can't stay my son in hospital. I could use your prayers, please. Oh, honey, of course. Absolutely, we'll pray. If you need anything, just call me, text, email. Calling or texting's quicker. Uh, if there's anything you need, honey, just let us know. You know, we are prayer warriors here. That is for sure. Got a lot of good praying people here and sending good vibes as well, my dear. Anything you need, just let us know. Seriously, I mean that when I say that. On the trail with MK just became a member. Thank you so much. On the trail with MK. Welcome to the family, y'all. Please welcome our newest Pearl. On the trail with MK because pearls look amazing on you. Y'all are something else. I'm telling you. Thank you so much. Sharon, 6 months. Thank you, honey. Really do appreciate your support. That's amazing. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being you, Sharon. And thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate you, Sharon. Damn. Love my tribe. I love my tribe too. And I'm glad you're part of it. and all of you are part of it, especially the little pearl. She's a doll. I gotta say, she is a doll. She really is a doll. Thank you so much for 7 continuous months, my beautiful Tam. Really do appreciate you. Very, very sweet of you. My goodness, y'all. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Um, Mini Panthers. Thank you for gifting a pearl necklace. Hey now. How you doing? If you received that, make sure you give our girl Minnie a big, big thank you because she is very sweet. Thank you so much, sweet Minnie. And oh my God, Yaya, thank you, honey. Thank you, my dear. Yaya's an OG, definitely an OG. Yaya is way back, way back. Thank you, sweet Yaya. If you received one of those memberships, make sure you thank our sweet Yaya. Really do appreciate you, my beautiful friend. And thank you for texting me that information the other day as well. Um, okay, okay, please don't. Okay, I got you. Here, I'm gonna get your bottle. I'm gonna get it. I promise. I got it right here. Gives me chills when she gets her in my ear. Ooh, I got the chills. I feel the spirit. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you so much. Yeah, really do appreciate you, my beautiful friend, Miss Gloria. 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 Thank you for 2 months. Prayers to our Taylor's son. Love you, Justin and Remy. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you so much, my beautiful friend. Thank you. She's kissing me. Oh, the kisses, please. That gives me chills. Please don't. Don't. Okay, I got you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Gloria. Irony. Thank you, babe. Thank you, honey. You are so sweet. Words cannot thank you enough. I can't see without my glasses. For your heart and soul. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate you, sweet irony. Um, that means a lot, truly. It really does. And thank you so much for your support as well. And thank you for the time you guys spend on these cases, helping me out, giving me information as well, and just being here um, and putting you know, your friendship, to each and every one of you in here, and your time, your money, all of that. Thank you. Really, truly means a lot. It really does. You guys make it possible for me. So thank you. I don't ever take it for granted. That's for sure. Thank you so much, sweet irony. Very kind of you, my dear. And we got Jib the girl. Thank you, sweet gypsy girl. Really do appreciate you. Mm-hmm. 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 I need to wear my glasses now. Uh, Welcome to the family. It's a little crazy here. It's a little crazy here. But y'all please welcome Gypsy to the family. Really do appreciate you. It is a little crazy. Canadian, thank you. 12 months. We're in our year anniversary. May I have this dance? Okay, settle. Sorry. Thank you, my dear. Really appreciate you. Jenja coming clutch. I keep waiting for the day you open your live and Yummy Pearl is sitting on your head. The day probably won't be long from now. Probably won't be long. So thank you so much. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Tina, thank you. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate you. Very sweet of you, my dear. Much love, my beautiful Tina. Christine coming in. Hey, Christine. How you doing? Welcome to the family. You are now an auntie to a monkey as well. Didn't know what you signed up for, did you? Thank you so much, Christine. Really do appreciate you. My dear, you're welcome, Christine. DNA, thank you so much. Just because you are wonderful. Aw, thank you, my dear. Very kind of you. Very, very kind. Ow, very kind of you. I'll get you a bottle. Okay, here. Let's get your bottle. Come on. Here's your bottle. Oh, now you're mad. You want your bottle? You want your bottle? You want your baba? Do you want your bottle? Okay. She gonna be hyper. Thank you so much, DNA. Really appreciate you. Always about me. Thank you so much, my beautiful friend. Good to see you. Now watch her. Watch her. She's gonna knock it off. Watch her. She's gonna knock it off. She's gonna knock the bottle off, and she's gonna want me to pick it up. And then I'm gonna pick it up, and then I'm gonna ask her if she wants it, and she's gonna be like, "Nope." Oh, okay. There it was, guys. She wanted to get it herself. That's what it was. She wanted to get it herself. Thank you so much. Always about me. Really do appreciate you. Pamela Picks, 5 months. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much, my dear. I've got to do an opening. I went to the post office and I've got to open up. I'm going to try to do it later tonight. If not, I'll do it tomorrow for sure. Thank you so much, Pamela. Really do appreciate you. You're very, very kind, my dear. And Diana, thank you so much, my love. Really do appreciate you. Very sweet of you, my dear. Hello, pretty pearl, sending love. Do you hear that? Honeybee, thank you, baby. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Thank you, Justin, for having such a wonderful channel. Really the nice group of folks on YouTube. Yeah. 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 Thank you so much. We try to keep it classy. Sometimes I get a little twisted, but not too not like these people, that's for sure. But thank you so much, sweet honeybee. Really do appreciate you. Reality, thank you, baby. Really appreciate you. Thank you, my dear. Really appreciate you guys. It's Tina's birthday. Happy birthday, Tina. Happy birthday. Very sweet of you. It is the best chat ever, roller girl. It is. I have been insane busy all day. I wasn't even like so it's a little bit later than what I normally go live, but it's the only time I had today. I've had appointments all day long, like legit all day long. Okay. Uh, and so it's been a little crazy. Stop the monkey business. By the way, can I text you? Of course you can. Of course you can. My dear, thank you, CT. Rhonda, thank you so much, my dear. Really appreciate you. Thank you, love. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Oh, you want to get it? We got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of um information rolling out, and it's kind of, in my opinion, mods, can y'all put my phone number there? Um, it won't be long until Sebastian will be 16. Yes, his birthday's coming up. Um, and we're going to do something special. We're going to do something special as well. And so I'm not saying what it is because you'll understand why. You'll understand why once you see it. But we're going to do something special for Sebastian. And there's a lot of people making a big deal, mainly to Seth. Go figure, about this emails and all of this going on, which I don't understand. It was just literally a forward. And I've got some notes I want to look at as well. And allegedly, Katie put this out because she wanted to, I guess, show that they co-parented and that everything was hunky dory. Hunky dory. I think, in my opinion, that it makes them look worse. Much worse. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You gonna be all right? There was no co-parenting, KK. Edgar, there wasn't. And it wasn't because of Seth. It wasn't from Seth's side there. Why? Why do I say that? Well, the reason I say that is because y'all let him know what you wanted him to know and kept away everything that you didn't, in my opinion. Case in point, there was no co-parenting. When CPS doesn't know Seth exists and that he is in Sebastian's life, that is not co-parenting. No matter how you try to cut it. That's not co-parenting. It'll never be co-parenting. I don't, Shirley. Personally. Mm. And the question is, there's these alleged new diagnoses, right? ADHD. Give me 2 seconds. There's this alleged new diagnosis, right? There's what, ADHD, not ADHD rather, and there is ODD. Does anyone know what ODD is? Well, in this, you are trying to flip the script. You are trying to flip the script, and the only thing you are doing is making yourself look worse, Edgar. Because when the truth is the truth, it always comes out. Yes. Opposition defiant disorder. Yes. Now, what is opposition defiant disorder? Well, from I believe it's John Hopkins University. Sorry, maybe it's the Mayo Clinic, rather. It is, let me pull this up. Sorry, guys, I apologize. It is a behavioral disorder that involves patterns of angry, defiant, vindictive behaviors toward authority figures, peers, and others. It's a common disorder that usually diagnosed in childhood, but can also affect adults. Symptoms include frequent angry outbursts, arguing with authority figures, defying rules or requests from other authority figures, being touchy or easily annoyed, vindictiveness toward others. ODD can cause significant problems at home or school. We're going to talk about that. And can lead to poor school performance, antisocial behaviors, and poor impulse control. ODD is linked to certain types of brain chemicals that don't work properly. Treat involvements, individuals, and family therapy. And with the right care, it can be treated with a great degree of success. Some children outgrow ODD, while others continue to have symptoms through adulthood. Damn, you can't see that. Okay, well, I was going to show something here, but okay. There's a difference between ODD and ADHD. Was that right? Was it? I'll be honest with you. I didn't uh, see the live or anything, but was it ADHD and ODD? Uh, Thank you so much, Ang. Thank you so much, my friend. Good to see you. What's up, Dustin Pearls? Keeping it classy. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you are well, my friend. Always a pleasure. Thank you. PR, hello, darling. If you look at the cases, ironically, it reflects worse on the feet people than it does Sebastian. Oh, yes. And in my opinion, there was a method to why they wanted to put him in a facility. Now, this is just a hypothesis. A hypothesis is not a fact. I want to make sure I put that out there. It's not a fact. But I was thinking on some things. And we need to talk about it. 1 second. Let me pull up my little pearl here. There we go. Okay. So, no, I don't think it's they couldn't handle Sebastian. I think they can't look past themselves, is what it is. Now, in my opinion, they wanted the reason KK allowed people to put this out was obviously for a perceived for perception, just for perception. Um, and you can't blame, in my opinion, the creator for putting it out. I mean, they talk and all of that, but what I don't understand is it makes them look worse. It really does, because KK Edgar, you can't co-parent whenever Seth does not know what's going on. When CPS doesn't know that Sebastian is in his his father is in Sebastian. Sebastian is in his father's. They're in each other's lives. I guess that's how you say it. Now, the thing that I do want to talk about, in my opinion, I believe that they wanted to put him in this home for multiple reasons. One being, just my opinion, they didn't have to, more really, they just didn't have to deal with it anymore. They didn't have to deal with it anymore, especially Edgar. Most certainly Edgar. Also, the 5 alleged CPS cases. If there is these 5 cases and they put him in this behavior school facility, then those 5 CPS, it's not going to make it look like, oh, the parents are doing, it's the parents, it's the parents, it's the parents. It's going to make it look like it's Sebastian, it's Sebastian, it's Sebastian. See, we got to put him in here. He's not listening. He doesn't behave. And it lightens the load on the CPS cases as well. It lightens the load. And you see, the thing was, Sebastian was screaming for help to his teachers, to the staff. I think he wanted to tell Seth, but he also might have been afraid he would get in trouble if he did. Not by Seth. Not by Seth. Because if Sebastian talks to Seth and tells him what's going on, Seth's going to get upset. And he's going to go there and he's going to be like, Sebastian told me such and such was going on in this house. Well, Sebastian's living with Edgar and KK the majority of the time. The majority of the time. Are you going to want to piss off the people that you live with the majority of the time? Sad. It's very sad. I don't think he did either, CT. I mean, honestly, nowadays you can get diagnosed with a lot of things. They just say, "Oh, they love to throw diagnosis at you that way they can write you a script or whatever. Not saying that he had it or he didn't had it, really. But because I have my reasons, Jill. That's what I say. And what was that? Thank you, Leosa. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Beautiful name. Love that. Cinderella, Cinderella. Thank you, lovely. This dog is so cute. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Good to see you, Cinderella. Um, in my opinion, the statement of, quote, see, eat your food was just another letdown and a gut punch to poor Sebastian when thinking he could get help. Poor kid. But you know what the teachers say? You know what the teachers, well, I don't know if it's the teacher or the principal there. She said they used my conference room. The things she has said, she said, the things she has witnessed, the things that she knows, and the things that she heard as well when they were using the school, using the conference room, searching for Sebastian. And also when CPS was there. And so I think that's why Edgar was flipping the script 5 times since 2022. 5 times. That's a lot. And it has to be had to be concerning for these teachers, right? Now, you're a man, teachers are, you know, mandatory reporters. But, you know, there is, it depends on what the student comes to you with, right? I mean, if they say they're in fear or they're being abused or neglected, right? Those are serious things. I'm not saying that anyone said that. I'm just saying what was that Sebastian kept crying out for, hoping to get help. Because he was obviously familiar with the process, right? Once it's reported, CPS talks to the student, they'll talk to the teacher. They will go to the school first generally, then they will go to the home and they will talk to the parents. So he has been familiar with this process, and he kept asking for help. Now, Seth couldn't do anything about it because he wasn't notified. I would have been livid. Livid. That was a big, big screw up on their part. October 2022 to February 2023. 16 months. 16 months. What had to happen? I mean, there was two reports, one in allegedly two reports, one allegedly in December, one allegedly the end of January or the very first of February. Also, they contacted them again whenever Sebastian went missing, which could technically be counted as three. Now, Edgar said there wasn't any active open reports. Leslie and Billy Justin, what are you talking about? There is no reason. Edgar did say that he has no active. Mhm. Yep. It's like a report every 3 months. Yes. Remember, he said 3 stories into 1. That means there were 3 incidents. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Mohawk. Because he said Sebastian made it seem like this happened and we all got it sorted out. He was the one confused. He was the one confused. You see, it's constant, kept flipping the script. Me either. Me either, butterflies. Me either. Um, yes, he did. He said that it to the human lie detector herself, Nancy Grace. Yep. Yep. Wonder how many CPS reports in California. I don't know, but remember, think of the trauma that this kid endured in California. Poor kid. V. Oakley, I wonder if I wondered that as well. And I think they kicked Edgar out. Why do people give a past appearance with multiple CPS reports? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. For criming out loud, thank you, dear. People are so heavily focused on Sebastian autism. He was born with 6q27 chromosomal deletion, which makes him more fragile to abuse him. And chromosome deletion, which makes him more fragile and to abuse him when he's physically disabled is disgusting. Damn, you just made my heart hurt. I just a thought just went through my mind when I saw that. I was thinking of Sebastian's birthday, the one where his aunt and someone else is yelling at him, but you could see the way he held his leg, his little leg, different. And that made me think of that, the way he held his little leg different. You are, I'm just saying this, and I don't really use these words that often, but if you abuse a kid, if you especially abuse someone who is mentally or physically more fragile than you, then you are a sick son of a bitch. And I'm not sorry. Leslie and Billy, because the there was no CPS wanting Seth to get his house in order. Leslie and Billy. That is not true. That is not true at all. Seth told Sebastian because he did not want to be homeschooled. Sebastian did not want to be homeschooled. Right? Seth said, okay, I'll give you one more time. Now, in my opinion, Edgar, especially, like they, in my opinion, made his autism seem to be, he's young in mind, right? He wouldn't know what this got him. He wouldn't know what that got him. He couldn't do this, but then he could also play chess and beat adults, right? Why did someone justify discipline actions on YouTube? Oh, I know. 1 second. So, why? Think about this. Edgar, you're whipping. I don't care if it was one lick, which I don't believe for a hot damn minute. Not a 1 second do I believe. That girl, you're unmodded. Not 1 second do I believe it was one swat on the buttocks. Let's see it. Let's see you answer that question on a lie detector test, Edgar. Bet you won't. Bet you won't. And listen, the proof is in the pudding. The history, according to two of your exes, says that you allegedly like to get physical. That you like to get physical with other people's kids. Nina has said it. She has stated it in front of the world and everyone that you like to put your hands on other people's kids. What was the thing throwing the what is the thing she said through the was it the baby carrier with the baby in it? Oh, me too, Heather. He said, "Yeah, I'll do an interview with you, Justin." He backed out. He will only talk to men who disagree with him or agree with him rather. Sorry. You won't talk to a guy in lipstick, Edgar. Shame on you. One or two reports. Okay. Behavioral, 5 reports. Why is that dismissed? Why always place the blame on Sebastian? Why is the blame always on him? Why come? One second. Okay. Sorry about that. Why always place the blame on Sebastian? Why come after Seth for telling Sebastian's trauma? Why is the new diagnosis an explanation of possible issues? 5 CPS reports should be an explanation. These teachers knew him and his behaviors, and they still reported you. They wasn't reporting Sebastian. They were reporting on you. They weren't reporting on his behavior. They were reporting on your behavior. Edgar and KK, Fred and Wilma. That's what they were reporting on. Sebastian might have got in trouble. He's a kid. He's a kid. Kids get in trouble. Especially one that allegedly has well, does have a chromosome deletion, autism, allegedly oppositional defiant disorder, ADD, ADHD. You sent a 15-year-old kid to high school with a pull up. Made him wear pull ups because you got tired of going and bringing him clothes. Yep, I agree. Send him extra clothes. Whether anyone else could see him with a pull up or not, the psychology of him just knowing that he has it on, you know, boys that age in the bathroom, all of that, guys, we stand at urinals. A lot of times you can see, like boxers or whatever. He's got a diaper on. He's just like anyone else. Just like anyone else. Sebastian asked a classmate, when you get in trouble, are you thrown in your trash can? God knows what else Sebastian asked. God knows what Sebastian witnessed. God knows what Sebastian lived through. Mhm. This, whether, I'm just going to be honest with you, whether there is one person involved or 10 people involved, nothing will ever change my mind. Nothing will ever change my mind that the reason whether Sebastian walked out on his own, which I don't think, in my opinion, just my opinion, that there is a snowball chance in hell that he walked out on his own. But if he did, or there's one person or there's 10 people involved, I think the reason Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is missing today is because of one man, one serial matrimonist who doesn't mind marrying. Doesn't mind marrying. Nope. No problem. But The kids. The kids. No, no, no. You'll throw their shit out on the side, make them bag it up, carry it to the trash can, and make them carry it out to the road. Chipping away a little at a time, one thing at a time. Chip, 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 chip. Chris said, when the room isn't clean, you know how to handle this. Take everything they have and put it in a trash bag and make them take their stuff to the trash themselves. This poor kid. I believe it was hell just to get up and get a snack at night. You don't want to eating junk food? Stop buying it. Stop buying it. How about that? But don't keep it in the house and let you and everyone else eat it if they want it in the middle of the night. And I don't really believe it was in the middle of the night. Probably shortly after bedtime. He wakes up. And sometimes the medicine can make you hungry. Allegedly, cameras inside. Allegedly, cameras in the kitchen. Because that's another thing you wanted to control. You said, I don't have a time whenever he can eat. That's your words. I don't really put a time on that. Well, thank you, Lord Fuckwad. And he's too arrogant to see it. That's the thing. He's too arrogant, too pompous to see it. Couldn't have a code to the garage, but could have a code to the front door. Okay. Doesn't scared of the sound that the door makes going out of it, the back door, but expecting people to believe that he's going to go out barefooted into the world where there's all kinds of sounds made in the dark as you're walking. You know, in my opinion, not but rather in my opinion, intelligent people don't buy the bullshit. They don't buy the bullshit. There is nobody that's going to think that a 15-year-old walks past, had a great weekend. I saw the photos. I saw the video, KK. He was fine at dinner. You're right. But what changed when you got to the house? What changed? Why did he not run away during, I don't know, when he was there for hours when Seth was working? Why didn't he run away then? Because Sebastian's not an eloper. You say that as well. But you even say if someone walks up to the door, they'll see it would be seen on camera. Well, if someone walks out of the door, they'll be seen on camera. Hold on one second. I just got something. I just got some information and I'm trying to verify this real quick. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate that. Thank you, Cecilia. Really appreciate you, honey. Thank you for 6 months. Hold on. I'm getting a call on something. One second. Sorry about that, guys. Why is you see the thing is he said that there was get to 1,000 likes, guys. Come on, let's get to 1,000 likes, please. He said that there was no active and ongoing cases. Then why can't Seth get the 5th report, Edgar? Why? And that shows you right there. Someone's not telling the truth. And I know Seth is telling the truth. His attorney got it for him, those for him. He had to pay an attorney. So you tell me. You tell me. What was on that report? What was on that report? You said you got it worked out and there's nothing more to it. You can call in if you want. I'll be nice. I'll be kind. I'll ask you tough questions. If it was the end of January, 1st of February, was you supposed to be home? Because that would explain why you don't want to talk about it. That would explain why you don't want to talk about when you were home or not. You said Sebastian made me sound like I was so horrible. He made it. He wanted me to get kicked out of my house. Do you think any reasonable parent, step parent, human being would want their stepdad to be thrown out of the house? How can parents work together? How can they work together when you kept Seth in the dark about his own kid when it comes to literally his welfare? And now he's missing. And now he's missing. What happened in California happened on your watch. You tried, at least according to Seth, to shame really both of them. Chris, by allegedly saying you were going to tell people about his trauma. It's not that Seth wanted to put it out there. But you were trying to control the situation there, weren't you? Well, Seth took the power back and said, nope. We'll do it this way. I'll talk about it, but know it happened under whose roof? You can ask anyone who's had that happen to them, and you're never the same. You are never the same. Whether you're, and that's if you're an adult. I can't imagine a kid. Can't imagine. It's really sad. What do you do? What do you do? It's a really messed up situation. How is making a 15-year-old wear a pull up in high school protecting his dignity? You're the one that put that out there, Edgar. You're the one that said he liked to use the bathroom in his pants. Did you allegedly constantly always bitch and scream about a piss smell? How could anyone? Sebastian went out one morning, allegedly, and went to the bus early. Standing out there waiting for the bus, according to Edgar and KK. And if they did, and if he did, then that shows you right there school was his safe space. That's what it shows you. It seems like the teachers and the school are not forgetting the reports. They are definitely not forgetting those. And we're not going to forget about Sebastian either. That's definitely not going to happen. This teacher, let me show you something, what she says. In my opinion, they don't believe you either at all. Maybe if I can find it. 272. Sorry. I was trying to check which page it was on. I was looking at the wrong page. And trust me, they have been interviewed by CPS countless times, the police countless times. And talk to Sebastian every day. It wasn't Sebastian that was constantly getting in trouble. It was, he has allegedly, conditions. And he was born the way he was born. He is who he is. We are all who we are. Thank you, Pink Ice. Sebastian allegedly talked to the school resource officers, teachers, students, all that. I feel that someone knows something. I listened to days of interviews from all sorts of people. DCS spoke, TBI, sheriffs, etc. They used my conference room. Someone knows what happened to him, where he is. That is what keeps playing in my mind all day, in and out. Where, all caps, is he? It makes zero sense. It's crazy to me that I talked to him like 48 hours before he was gone. Gone where? We don't know, but someone does. I feel all caps certain. In that, after all I heard, saw, and know about him, there is not one local. And when I mean local, I mean like in that vicinity that believes Sebastian that I have spoke to. I'm not saying there's not anybody there, but everyone that I have spoken to does not think Sebastian would go out on his own. I think it's very unfortunate that it all was this way. It's very unfortunate. I believe Chris has explosive anger disorder. With that, sometimes uh, in his messed up life of his at one point or another, something, I would agree with that. Yes, athlete's foot is also a fair statement as name as well, rather. Thank you, CT. Thank you, Roxy. Much love, my dear. Crack a cold case. I'm rarely quiet since the audio. I have nothing to say, but why aren't KP and CP in jail? make them talk. Thank you, my dear. Roxy, I love your work. Justin, you're awesome. Thank you, sweet Roxy. Appreciate you. CP, thank you, Mini Panthers. CP also said in one interview, Sebastian was a good kid, not a troublemaker. Now they claim now they claim say ODD. Uh, I call bull poo. Oh, I just think this made them look terribly worse. Terribly worse. Because when someone has disorders, when someone is born without the chromosomes that has autism, that feels, interprets, understands things differently than you, and has other disorders, allegedly, you're the one that's the adult. You're the one that is supposed to be more understanding, and you are the parent. You are the leader. You are the example. You just don't say. But I think, in my opinion, you wanted him to go to that school, a behavioral school, to make it look like it was Sebastian that was the problem. Did he have these explosive things at school? Did he? His teachers seemed to love him and care and understand. You just didn't have time for it, did you? You wanted to ride that Harley on the weekend, didn't you? No time for this. I would imagine that it's hard to close out a CPS report when the subject of that report is missing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, it is. It won't be closed until he is found and then a determination is made. Thank you, PR. Appreciate you. It's me, Jen. Chicken party. We'll do a chicken party. Sure. Absolutely. We'll do it. No problem. Being guys, for the purge fund, Justin, it was long overdue for giving CP and KP all the smoke. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. I just think it's so manipulating after 9 months. Why didn't you come out and say it with your own mouth? Edgar, Kay, Fred, Wilma, why didn't you come out and say it? Why didn't you get up on panel and say it and read it with it? Why didn't you do that? More importantly, why don't you get on for your son, Court TV, Fox TV, Law and Crime, all of these shows? You said he walked out the door. Wonder why. Thank you, Kathy. Really appreciate you, my dear. Much love. Thank you, Mini Panthers. ODD does not turn off and on from school to home. Nope. Nope, it doesn't. I think it was the environment that he was around. Why did he not have these messes? These alleged, you know, why did he have to wear diapers at your house? But Seth said he didn't need them. Sebastian was known to joke and make everyone laugh. That's what his teacher said. Why didn't Seth said, he always said good morning, Dad, and joked with him, and you joke with people that, you know, you care about and feel comfortable, more importantly, around. But I guess there at your house, he's just a raging. Mm-hmm. The only thing he said in that Juicy Jules was she has to get 200. And this woman, no, Sebastian, stop. Yes, that. Someone else told him to be quiet or something. He was just saying that she had to get 200. And he's tarred and feathered. You wanted a robot. Just like you all, in my opinion, if someone doesn't listen to you 100% of the time, then you're done. You're done. 5 wives, about to be a sixth before Sebastian went missing, allegedly. That many people can't be wrong. That many people can't be wrong. And it's interesting that person, I just thought of something that you was in Dutch first interview, and this guy Julio or something came in allegedly and said, "Oh, yeah, Edgar's this stand-up guy. Edgar's this stand-up guy." And blah 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 blah. My question is, how did he know that you were going to be in that little channel like mine? I mean, it's a smaller than mine, a lot smaller, but how did they know you was going to be in that? How did they know that Edgar, you, and how did they know it was you? Did he know you was you wasn't showing your face? What are the chances? How long was Sebastian gone at that point? 4, 5, 6 days? How did he know you was in there, Edgar? Someone out in California. I'll wait. Or was you put someone in there? I'm asking. Or was it you? Asking again. Because there's been some of us that spoken to those of the past that came to us. Big red flag, Gypsy. Big old red flag. And they don't say that. The sentiment is not the same as Julio, which is interesting. Because this is another thing, Edgar. You wasn't even supposed to be live on that live. So how did Julio know? Because allegedly you recorded your interview or your answers and they were going to be played out. And then at the last minute, you say, hell, let's get up. Let's just go ahead and do this interview. To me, that was, small channel. And it was kind of like testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's what it was. Wonder what else Julio would just do if CP asked. If you wasn't even supposed to be on there, why? 1,000% he's watching. 1,010%. Edgar's watching. Justin just texted you an update from Jacob. Thank you, yeah. Thank you, Heidi. Appreciate you. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. We just want to know where Sebastian is. They'll take care of the rest. They'll take care of the rest, right? God is going to put the right person in front of Sebastian, and he's going to be found. Whether he is in a home, whether he's in a school, whether he's in the woods. The right person is going to come along and find Sebastian Dwayne Drake Rogers. His birthday is in a few short days. 16. 16. Going up on a year. It's not going to be a couple months. A year. A year. $240 without an interview. 240 some days, allegedly, without talking about your son and stepson. And you say you don't use stepson, that he's just like yours. Speaks volumes, doesn't it, Lulu? Sure does. I don't know of any parent you could shut up about their kid missing. Ever. Like, ever. Damn, I just exited out of it. I want to show y'all a little clip because this is very important. There is red flags from hell and back in this case. Red flags from hell and back.
I met.
Oh, crap. It took my spot away. And nobody knows you better than someone you've been married to, someone you've dated, someone you've been intimate with. You know when they're happy, you know when they're sad, you know when they're irritated, but they're saying they're not. You know, the things that irritate them. You know when they're lying. A lot of stuff was happening before Sebastian went missing. Thank you, beautiful irony. Appreciate you, my dear. Thank you for your support. If you receive that, make sure you thank our beautiful irony. Thank you, my dear. KP, CP have moved on with their lives and don't care at all, in my opinion. You should never get comfortable. Royal, amen. If I lost my voice screaming for my son, I would learn how to sign to keep screaming. Who sent it? Alicia. Is it on the phone or DC? Thank you so much for the Cash App, honey. Okay. I got an email from I'm not going to say who it is, but I'll just say they're from the school. I'm reading this the first time with you guys. Just give me 1 second. I want to read it real quick. I'm going to play this. Just give me a minute before I read it to you. I'm going to play this. Just give me a minute, okay? I'll be right back.
I mean, I was hoping that, and I keep hoping, and we're praying every single day for his return home. But the more and more days that had passed by, the more and more that I got, like, oh my God, like, this is crazy. Like, and the things that didn't make sense to me was why Christopher and Katie aren't looking for Sebastian. I don't know, but I know if one of my babies went missing, I'd be out there searching night and day. I don't know how somebody could just sit at home and just wait for your baby to return. When I'd be out there looking every single second, I'd be out there by horseback. I'd be out there by a golf cart, by whatever I can get my hands on to get into the forest and look, or wherever in these neighborhoods, wherever I could possibly go. I'd still be wearing the same clothes that my son or daughter went missing in. I'd be running on adrenaline. All I could think about is the time that happened to me when they took Faith from me. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even drink water. I lost so much weight. And I knew where my baby was at. And this hits home for us because of Faith. Faith's known Sebastian pretty much half of her life, or her whole entire life. I feel for Seth. I feel for his family, the Rogers family. I'm in shock. I can't believe this has happened. And Faith asks me, and she talks about Sebastian, and she asks me, Mama, are they gonna find him? And I tell her, yeah. I've talked to Seth on a parent-to-parent level.
Almost done. Just give me 1 more second.
And we talked about some things that, we both, we shed some tears together, and just the pain in his voice. it hurts. But I feel like people now want to listen to me. People now want to hear my voice when I've been saying the hurtful things that were done to my children and to myself. Nobody wanted to listen to me before. And now that this
Alicia, I just responded to your email. So I just got an email from someone at the school. And I'm going to read it without exposing who it is. She didn't ask to keep quiet or anything like that, but I'm still going to do it. And it says, I work at Beach High School, and she says she was such and such of Sebastian's teachers. Sebastian, the week of February 10th, KP, CP, and Seth were all at attendance. On the second day of Sebastian's disappearance, Tuesday, I got an earful about the parents and that meeting. The mild and meek KP that you see and hear in all these interviews was apparently a different person in that meeting. According to, I'm not going to say, she was obnoxious. He went on to say that KP and CP blamed Seth for every single one of Sebastian's problems. Redacted said he felt utterly embarrassed for Seth. He said KP and CP treatment of Seth made everyone in the room uncomfortable. Additionally, the very first day of the disappearance, that Monday, 2/26/24, we had, let me, how I say this. I asked such and such at the school, quote, hey, have you found the boy yet? At this point, no one was really panicking. It was just a case of a autistic child who'd run off. This teacher responded to my question and said, quote, no, and something is up with that. They're telling us that he ran off without his shoes and without his phone. I'm telling you right now that I know there's no way he ran out of the house barefooted and without his phone. No way. he always had his belongings, his phone. Again, this was day one. There was no need to panic. But yet, such and such teacher had a gut feeling that something was off. Anyway, thought you would find this interesting. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the bravery. Yep, I'll read it again. Thank you, Butterfly, Kisses, and Irony. Really appreciate you. If you receive those memberships, make sure you thank Irony and Butterfly. Very sweet of you, my dears. These teachers had a meeting for Sebastian on February 10th. KP and CP and Seth were all in attendance. On the second day of Sebastian's disappearance, I got an earful from this teacher about the parents and that meeting. The mild and meek KP that you see and hear in all of these interviews was apparently a different person in that meeting. According to this teacher, she was obnoxious. He went on to say that both KP and CP blamed Seth for every single one of Sebastian's problems. This teacher said he felt utterly embarrassed for Seth. Sorry, she felt utterly embarrassed for Seth. She said KP and CP's treatment of Seth made everyone in the room uncomfortable. Additionally, the very first day of the disappearance, that Monday, 2/26/24, a teacher asked another teacher, quote, "Hey, have you found the boy yet?" End quote. At this point, no one was really panicking. It was just a case of an autistic kid who run off. The teacher responded with my question with, quote, "No, and something's up with that. They're telling us that he ran off without his shoes and without his phone and his belongings. I'm telling you right now that I know there's no way he'd run out of the house barefooted and without his phone and belongings. No way. The kid always had his belongings. Again, this was day one. There was no need to panic yet. This teacher had an instant gut feeling that something was off. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Sammy G, for 4 months, my dear. Are those responsible just planning to live out the rest of their lives eating casseroles, clipping terabytes on YouTube, and watching How I Met Your Mother? Mhm. From what I understand, there's a whole different side to KK as well. Well, they know it. They know Sebastian, right? I mean, you got to think about it. It's you know, I tell my kids, my responsibilities work and, all of this. Your responsibilities going to school, making good grades and, doing piano or doing taekwondo or whatever else you want to do, right? You spend a lot of time with your coworkers more than you do your family, like waking hours, right? Your teachers spend more waking hours during the week with them than you do, the parents do. They know their kids. They know their kids. Exactly. Exactly. You can't spend, right, 8, 9 hours a day with someone 5 days a week and not know who they are. You know, that's just the truth. Okay. This person emailed me back, this teacher, and says, date correction. I don't know if the date was February 10th is exact. The meeting was just around that time. Thank you for that. Oh, hold on. Ooh, what's this? Hey, I see you. I'm sending you something right now. Can you find out what's that on? Can you do I just sent you an email. Can you find a little more for me on what kind of that is? I don't want to say it until I know. I'm starting to see a conspiracy here trying to paint Seth in a bad light before he disappeared. Interesting. Oh, this is the part I wanted to play of. One second. Okay, okay, people are saying Nick may have put an update up. Oh my god, Eminem's mom died. 69 years old. Nope, I don't think he did. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're what we've briefly seen in her interviews. Well, you know, Seth has said publicly Oh, hen house. That's terrible. That's terrible. Um, that, KK would allegedly wait till he was asleep and start trying to beat the hell out of him. I will, Castle. Of course. They're watching right now, so they see it. That's a good point. I never thought of that yet. My mind's still reeling. Oh, yeah, Chris. I thought you hadn't been in town at all February, but you were there for the school meeting on the 10th, huh? Go, girl. Physically there. Physically there. And also, you thought of that before I did. More good for you. Um, yeah, the third person is out. I didn't think the third person was anything personally, but it was said that the meeting was the 7th. She said around the 10th, somewhere around there. There was something going around. I'm telling you. Mohawk. Mohawk. Oh, Edgar, Edgar, Edgar. Man alive. The dam is breaking. That's right, Eileen. He says the first part of. I've heard him say the 5th. Well, guess what? It just got disclosed on him, mother chicken. But this is the thing. Yes, troopers, it was the 6th. He cut the phones off on the 6th. Mm-hmm. So something's going on right there. Something's happening at that time. This is making sense. This is making sense. If Edgar was there at the school the 7th and they were meeting about Sebastian. Yeah, I need to add that to the chart. You're right. If he was there the 7th, right? Let's think about this a minute. Let's get our thinking caps on. If he was there the 7th, the phone's disconnected on the 6th. Now I believe that it was more let's look at this. February 2024. The 5th was on a Monday. The 7th was on a Wednesday. Let's get the calendar. Here we go. This is very interesting. Very interesting stuff we're getting into here. Okay. All right. 1 second. 5th, 7th, well, 6th, and then 7th. All right. All right. So let's do this. How does this work out here? Let's see here. New job. New job, the 5th. Okay. The 6th. He could not have started that new job the 5th. He couldn't have, Mohawk. He could not have started the 5th. Because, I mean, I guess he could have disconnected their phones. Down there. It will be a holiday for me when they turn 20. Oh, gotcha. Okay, new job, phones off. Okay. I'll make this bigger in just a second. And let's see here. And meeting school. I want to make this bigger. All right. February. I'll make this bigger for you. February 5th, Mohawk saying new job. What did Mohawk say? Mohawk's got a really good memory. Thank you, Harley. Justin, can you please tell the audience what phones are actually cut off, what phones and whose phones? A lot of us people don't know the information. Thank you. Yes, Harley. I can tell you that 2 phones from Edgar's and KK's plan were allegedly, uh, I've shown it, but I say allegedly, were cut off, appears to be disconnected on February 6th, 2024. I put out this information a long time ago. A long time ago. They could have possibly been connected rather than disconnected, but I'm almost certain it was disconnected. 2 lines. And from the type of report that was ran, I had spoke to said people and they believe it was disconnected as well. Thank you, my dear. Cassie Edgar had more control over cell phones than a landline if Sebastian calling 911 or see who people were calling and texting. Yep. Yep. But I don't believe there was any privacy. When was the bathroom incident? What's Sebastian's school? And were the cops caught on that? CP said something like others had to get involved, but not at the request of family. Yeah, Mohawk, I know that. I know that. But it also shows said lines. I've shown it before. Still those lines. Yeah, you can only get certain reports. It's not a whatever the truth that everyone uses. It's much different than that. Much different. But we got to look at this. February 5th, 2024. Allegedly a new job. 6th, cell phones, 2 lines cut off. 7th, meeting at the school. Mohawk says the 7th. She said it was. Let me see what she says. One second. I don't know the date to be February 10th is exact. The meeting was just around that time. I wonder if it was. Remember, mommy also disconnected Nina's phone the day she got custody. Yeah. hmm Remember, there was trouble in paradise, right? There was trouble in paradise. And that's cray cray. Do you recall the dates of the alleged organ sighting of the Proud? Everything was control. Yep, sure was. Yeah. Okay, I see you. Oh, wow. Drop my email. Thank you. That's very interesting. Damn. I thought Maddie is the legal. It is. I think that's it. Yeah, these lines. No. The lines were completely cut off. It doesn't show upgrades or anything like that. We're not talking about a phone. We're talking about a disconnection or a reconnection. That's the only thing this report cares about, is either a disconnection or a reconnection. I've never allowed my son's stepmother to attend any meetings with my son's school. No way. Yeah, I mean, it's yes, the path. The glasses weren't his. Could the lines be sunflower? I don't think so. I don't think so personally. So they threw the ball out of the field, making complaint about Seth, in my opinion. I think so. I think so, Faye. I really think so. I wonder if they changed Sebastian's phone as well. Just a thought. Well, you see, this is the thing. No, they were, in my opinion, Lolo's cellular devices. I'm telling you, the authorities know a hell of a lot more, guys. A hell of a lot more. When was CPS case open in January? No, she's right here. She's asleep. How could I forget about Remy? She's right here. Over discipline from KK accident around 10 p.m. in my opinion. Zoos, you know, I feel this is just my opinion. Yeah, if someone wants to call in, they can call in, sure. I feel like that was a substance that was handed off. For who? I don't know. That's just a feeling that I get. That's my perception. It could be anything. Could be keys. Yeah, I saw that. People with PTSD may withdraw socially because they're afraid of others, find it hard to trust them. People with autism may not get as much benefit from social interactions as others. What is this? Yes, autism and post-traumatic stress disorder can have overlapping symptoms in teens. Yeah, got it. Exactly. I do not believe that. Yeah, if someone wants to call in, you can call in. All right, let's let me get here. I believe they know more, guys, right here. I believe they know more. All right, I want to find that. I want to go back to Nina because I want to show you something that she said. Yes, if someone wants to call in, go ahead and call in. Roger. Thank you, Edgar. I need to find the transcript. Here we go. Okay, and I need the word court. Remember walking into the courthouse with my stomach. Okay, it's not that one. Bear with me one second. Court, don't be emotional. Going back to this court.
Chris.
Oops, crap. Hey, Chris, you're live
Hi,
on the
Justin.
air. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I've never done this before.
You're
But
fine.
yeah, so I sent you a text and an email earlier tonight with audio files. I don't know if you've had a chance to look at that yet.
No, I haven't. No.
Okay, so basically, I won't say too much because what I believe I was able to isolate it is kind of disturbing, so I won't say too much. But basically, what I did was
No,
I used
if
an
you wanna-
audio editing program.
If you want to give your opinion on it, go for it.
Oh, okay. I'll explain what I did. It's an audio editing program, and it displays the actual waveform from the sound file, and you can highlight any part of the waveform, and you can amplify or edit parts of it. So what I did was I carefully looked at it, and I looked for any sections where I could hear an audible voice, and then I carefully amplified those parts. And so what I did is there were parts I heard a female voice, and I amplified those parts. I was really careful to not amplify it too much so it wasn't clipping.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to pick out 3 statements that she said that I was able to get them pretty clear.
Here you go. I just got them. Okay. I'm looking at them right now.
Okay.
I'm downloading them.
Do you want me to say what I believe is in what I believe she's saying?
Yeah, just give us your opinion on it. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so this is my opinion. This is what I believe. I'm fairly sure, but it is, of course, it is just my opinion.
I'm going to play it here in a minute.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Okay, so what I believe, the first one is, what I believe, she says, be careful, he was bleeding from his head. Another one, she says, I didn't know. I believe she also says, I didn't know. I tried to stop it, but I wasn't able to clarify the second part of it. So in the file, she just says, I didn't know. And then there's another portion that I was able to isolate where the voice says, she says either I hit his head, it was horrible, or she says, it happened so fast, it was horrible. But at any rate, the horrible part is very clear.
Mhm.
It's unmistakable. She does say it's horrible. I'm sure, you know, law enforcement is probably aware of this, and they
They
would
are.
have more advanced software. But this is what I was able to do.
I have
think
better record. I have it more clearly. I can probably send it to you than probably
Okay.
what you got. But I mean, not the what you edited. What I'm saying, but like, I don't know if you got the recording from, like, you screen recorded it from me.
Well, yeah. I saw the live that you had a couple of nights ago, and then I noticed you set it to members only, and so I kind of looked around YouTube and I found there's another channel you sometimes collaborate with, and so what I did was I just hooked a audio cable from my phone and then to the audio jack on my computer,
Mm-hmm.
and just recorded it that way. And then I opened it up in the sound editing program, and I went and edited and amplified it. You know, I mean, overall, the one you showed on your live a couple of nights, it was pretty good. It's just that I think there were certain words I was able to amplify a little more.
Awesome.
Because I was able to kind of more precisely highlight the audible voices. I don't know. You can see if it's better. I hope so. But
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. I mean, this case has really bothered me. What that poor kid went through, and unfortunately, I'm living all the way in California, and so there's really not much I can do. But I was like, well, maybe I can at least help a little bit, with something like this, because I'm kind of computer savvy, So
Wow. Well, that's amazing.
yeah.
I will also. I'm trying to find the files. I need to look. I've got some files that might be better than what you started with that I can send
Okay.
you. So
Yeah, I think I think you're right. If I had, because if I had like a better original recording, I might be able to do a little more,
yeah.
But I mean, in the end, there's only so much you can do with a bad recording.
That's
So
it.
we're never
Yep.
going to get it like
Yep.
perfectly
I mean,
clear,
even the FBI,
It's,
they can only get it so good.
yeah, like they show in the movies when detectives are like, okay, enhance that, and they zoom in a part, and then a pixelated picture
It doesn't work
magically
like that.
becomes clear. No, because if the information is gone, you can't magically recreate
You can't
it.
fill it, right? You can't fill it with something that's fake, right?
That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know people thinks that, like, the FBI can do this, like, zoom in on this grainy ass picture and make it like 4K, but they can't. Not even the FBI.
No.
I promise you.
Yeah. You can't magically recreate what was never captured in the first place.
No.
If the information isn't there, it's not there.
Bingo.
So
yes.
But yeah, I really appreciate you taking my call, and I really, it's amazing all the work you're doing. And I'm not normally into true crime, but this is just
I know.
this is really bothering
Trust
me.
me, it's driving me nuts. It's drove me nuts. It has.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name in chat?
CT6502.
Okay.
I know it's kind of a weird screen name.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. But
well.
Okay. Well, thank you, Justin.
Thank you, CT.
I'll keep listening. Okay.
Thank you so much for everything. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, we're gonna play it. I want to give you a trigger warning. This is your own interpretation, my own interpretation. This, I want to make it very clear. I have not been able to speak with the original person who uploaded this file. They will not speak. I can say that TBI has this, FBI FBI has this. They have called back on a couple occasions, and there has been some movement, in my opinion, on this audio. And I feel more confident in it. But at the end of the day, I cannot tell you which home this came from. I do believe I have it down to 2 homes, but I will never tell you something that is 100% that I can't verify. Like, if I can't speak to the person. It is a neighbor. Yes, it is a neighbor. I personally believe the audio. My personal opinion. You might believe the audio, or you might think it's hogwash. Whatever you think is absolutely fine with me. I'm not here to make anyone believe something either way. I'll give you my opinion on it, and that's it. So, you might not be able to hear this. Let me know if you can hear this. Hold on. I hear that right there. Yeah. I need my headphones on, but can you hear that? Barely. All right. Let me see if my audio input. 1 second. And I'll slow it down as well. Let me do it like, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, the input. I don't know why y'all can never hear that. Let me try it like this. Bear with me, guys. I apologize. Damn. Okay. Okay. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Hold on. I can do it like this. I forgot. Second. Download. 1. Two. It happened so fast, I didn't know. And it happened so fast. Be careful. All right. Here we go. Almost done. Promise. Delete. Okay. Oh, okay. 1. Okay, 1. It happened so fast. Okay. Number 2. Almost done. I promise. I have to transfer it 3 different ways so y'all can hear it. It happened so fast. Okay. That one. And okay. Here we go. Now I'm ready. Trigger warning. I need to slow it down. Hold on. How do I slow it down? This one is. It happened so fast. I hear that. It happened so fast. You hear that? It happened so fast. It's horrible. Or something. Do you hear it? Horrifying. Let me do it like this. Split this. Okay, this. Delete. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cancel this. And then I'm going to split page. Okay, and then I'm going to do this right here. Hold on. So I know where to split them. Okay. Something's wrong here. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. All right, here we go. happens so fast. Okay. Now here's the second one. This second one, in their opinion, can't remember what this one says. I can't remember what. I didn't know. I think one is I didn't know. And this one, I've got a really good one. I've got to find it. It's really, really, really clean. Okay, hold on. This is the one they think it's be careful. He's let me see. Well, let me slow it down. I'll put the enhance on, see if it'll do it. Voice clarity enhanced. Oh, that's nice. Let me see if I can do this. Voice enhance. Okay, voice enhance. All right. Let's see if that helps. And that makes it quieter. This is you all hear something down. Y'all hear something different. it's like the ink blob test. No 1-800. It happened so fast, honestly. He never stopped talking. He just rolled to the side. Yeah, Nick posted something. He posted the spade completes my royal flush. Your steak ends here. The spade completes my royal flush. Your steak ends here. It sounds like you are playing the Beatles backwards. You're funny. You wake up? Come here. Come on, sugar mama. Oh, we got a monkey. We got a monkey. Okay, you're hungry, Annie. Okay. All right, please don't pull my hair. Ow. He has like no breath. Oh, it says streak. Sorry. I said steak. All right, I'll check the text in a second. I am feeding my monkey. You'll have to hold. Streak. I would love a good steak with some fat on the side. I like it fat. I like the fat on the steak. I used to think it was disgusting fat. Now I love it. There's steak emojis. She eats more. No, I'm not. She eats more of the evening at night. She eats a lot more at night. Now she's gonna burp. No, the ruckus video. I've never believed the ruckus video. Not even the first time. Not even the first time. Because that ruckus video is less than a second. Guidance I did. I just read it, honey. Your streak is done. The spade completes my royal flush. Your streak ends here. That's what it says. Is what she says. I had some poutine tonight. Where did the audio come from? The audio came. God. If you want to know the full story, go to last night's live. It'll tell you, but it came from a local that it was in a little local group, and it was just sitting there in a file upload. Boy, she just. You want more? Now watch her. She's like. Watch her. You're acting oppressed. You want more? She'll eat in a minute. She'll have to burp a few times, and then she'll eat more. Come on, say hi. Look. She's burping. I hear her. She's burping. Aren't you, mamacita? You want more? You want more? She's not done burping. Anyone heard from Seth? Yes. If not burps, then it toots. She does that too. Justin, do you have the photos of the Shelly, it's online. Nick is on fire, another post. Here, let's look at it. Let's look, y'all. Come on, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already hit it yet. Would greatly appreciate it. I sold my own through a secret line, a burner phone, my only sign. The truth I hid with skill and art, the evidence close, I played my part. Who am I with guilt deep, a bond betrayed, a secret to keep? I think he likes poetry. I do. I think he likes poetry. I don't know. Thank you, Marilyn. Hers is my babies. I just. You hear? You hear? Thank you, Sabrina. Welcome. Thank you, my dear. I am good. Hope you are well as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Abigail, welcome as well to the family. Appreciate you. And thank you again, Sabrina. Sammy G, thank you. In my opinion and experience, law enforcement use those tripod cameras, etc., during and after reenactment to measure distance and get angles to identifying 3 a.m. car and people. Yes. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. Friday, you're going to learn more on Sets Live. Just wait. Okay? you'll be looking forward to Friday? Did you see the one of their house? What do you mean, Wanda? No, I don't think he was sold. Nice mustache. Thank you. I'm Felipe, or I don't know what my name should be. Oh, mommy, you're the sweetest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You look like a little gremlin. You look like a little Furby. Are you a little Furby? Are you a Furby? You are? Are you a Furby? Come on, get in the mic. You sleepy. Green hoodie spill some beans. She's tired. Of course, she sleeps on a heating pad. So when you're laying on a heating pad, you kind of want to sleep the entire time. Or at least I do. Have they found the green hoodie person? He did the answer to Nick's riddle is, in my opinion, ooh, girl. That was a good one. Hers burped a good one. You hear? Do you hear? It's like a clicking. Justin, Nick is sending a message to you. Okay. No, closed captions won't work for that. I want to tell you. Did I get your text? I'm having issues since upgrade. One second. Okay, we got this. Okay. Here we go. I have eyes that pierce the night. Where others see shadows, we see light. We watch a house with silent grace. In the world of intelligence, we take our place. What am I with a name so sleek, guarding secrets never to peek? Oh, look at there. There's a FedEx truck in the yard. You know who's in the videos? How about that? You know how I told you that every single local that I have spoken to, and I'm not talking about locals. I'm talking neighborhood and the school area that I've spoke to say there's no way Sebastian would leave that house by himself. Not a chance. And they don't believe he did this by himself. You can rent FedEx trucks if you're a vendor. Really? This company. Where did you hear that, Loxy? Don't FedEx vehicles have cameras and tracks? Well, KK's vehicle has a camera. I don't think KK's vehicle was ever used. Ever. That night, at least. We had a neighbor that the FedEx would stop at all the time and would be inside for a long time before leaving. You know what they were doing? Your neighbor. That's what the FedEx guy was doing. Your neighbor. He was doing your neighbor. Where was that comment? Hold on. Brown chicken, brown chicken. It's brown chicken, brown cow. You say brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. That's what you do. Wouldn't well, everyone talks about Edgar's, my community post has the info to rent the FedEx. Thought it was the milkman. Well, nowadays, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know about the FedEx workers, but I'm going to tell you something. UPS truck drivers, oi, Lord. I stick with UPS. I'll tell you that. Unless you want to sponsor me, FedEx. Okay. Then I like you too. Yes, ma'am. It's something about those tan uniforms. Tell you, they always hire them with real nice personalities too, or at least they do around here. They hire them with the most beautiful personalities. I love my driver. His name is Dan. Come on in, Dan. Pull up a chair. Yeah, extra credit stop. Yes. Yep. But, everyone talks about KK. Edgar having his wandering eyes. But I think, in my opinion, they were both stepping out. I'm going to tell you something. The term once a cheater, always a cheater, most of the time is true. It's mostly true. And let me tell you something. KK, God will never send you someone else's husband. God will never send you someone else's husband, boo boo. I am so sorry. But God ain't sending you someone else's husband. No. It's not happening. Like Nene Leak says, close your legs to married men. Close your legs to married men. Poor Nina. Poor Seth. That's all I gotta say. Look at what at night poem words are bolded. Hold on. Eyes, shadows, light, silence. We take our place. Sleek. Never. Eyes, shadows, light. Silent. We take our place. Sleek. Have eyes, see shadows, see light. With silent. Grace, we take our place. With a name so sleek, never to peak. The bolden ones. Emboldened letters. See, he emboldened some letters. I do know who the special guest is Friday nights. I'm late to the stream. Hold on. Richie, you think you're trying to get extra credit, don't you, right now? By texting me Nick's tweets because you're late. Don't you? Don't you, Trishy? Trishlin818 to the office, please. Trishlin818 to the office, please. We need a late slip for Trishlin818. Thank you. You love riddles? Oh. This live has been informative and fun. Good job, Justin. Thank you, Jody. Well, I'm going to bed. I'm not going to bed, but I need to pee, actually. And my monkey needs changed probably by now. She's going to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. She clicks every time I do that. What? Bed? If someone cheats with you, then they will cheat on you. Yes, Tams, that's exactly right. That is exactly right. We've learned a lot in this live. I want to thank everyone. Oh, we need a chicken party. Hell yes. Hold on. How many thumbs up do we got? Just curious. How many thumbs up do we got? Veronica. Chicken party. I'm not going anywhere. We'll say 1,300. Not bad. Not bad. There's Sandy. How are you, honeys? Much love, Sandy. You, Sandy. Let's have a chicken party. Chicken party. Should we have a chicken party? Survey says yes, we should.
You asked him. Remember off the top of my head, I think it's Sebastian had gotten in trouble. He got caught lying, and I had asked him. I said, "Hey, you got to have a punishment for this." And drive a diesel truck, Chevrolet.
It's a 2065.
I remember off the top of my head, I think it's a
32 and a half and 4 quarters.
So you're.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's a.
Look at these two. Who are these two?
2021, I think.
Katie! Christopher! Katie! Christopher! Katie! Christopher! Katie! Oh, Katie! 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 Oh, Katie! 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 Oh, Katie! Christopher! Oh, Grace! Oh, Grace! Christopher! Christopher! Oh, Grace! Christopher! Christopher! Oh, Grace!
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Proudfoot, what happened?
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
Don't stare at me. I don't like it when the camera stares at me, so I'm just going to pretend that it's not staring at me, even though I know that this camera is staring at me because I said I drive a diesel 2035 diesel truck. That's what I said I do. And I like I don't like. You mean you don't like Christopher? No, you don't like. Are you sure? I mean, are you really sure? You love a pet cat, don't you? Are you really sure? There is Edgar from Men in Black. Edgar, your skin is hanging off your bones. Thank you all so very much. Y'all are amazing. Yes. That's, something, that's actually a very important thing, Sharon, that you just said there. Right? He said it. For us to continue our relationship. Right? For us to continue our relationship. Because thank you, Sandy. Pet cat here. Catty, catty, catty. Katie, Katie, Katie. Katie, Katie, Katie. Katie, Katie, Katie. Katie, Katie, Katie. Here, Katie, 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 Katie. But that's actually a very important thing because he said it. You know, they had 2 cats, and I'm allergic to cats. And she chose to get rid of them so we could continue our relationship. I wonder if it was the cats, and then was it Sebastian? It's the truth. That's how I feel. Just my opinion. Yes, I read both. I sure did. Oh, they've got a picture of a cute little puppy. It looks like a golden doodle. And it, who the hell knows where that is? Cats, toys, snakes. Yeah, Sebastian. I wonder. Is a Chevrolet like a Frito-Lay? Machete and your spaghetti. Let's, yeah, we're going to play that song. Absolutely. We sure will. What's it? Um, Here we go. I love Silver on the scene. He's a good guy. He really is a good guy. Damn, I still didn't get to play Nina. We'll play Nina tomorrow. We'll play Nina tomorrow. Maybe if I can do this. Okay. He's got we'll play a couple of them. This is why we do it. You know what? If the mom isn't going to be out there publicly for her child, it's me, Jen. Thank you so much, my dear, for gifting that, my love. You received that. Make sure you thank our beloved It's me, Jen. Really do appreciate you. Nick posted again. Did he really post again, or are y'all are just no? He didn't post again. He posted again 28 minutes ago. 28 minutes ago, he posted again. If mom isn't going to do it, and if stepdad isn't going to do it, and it's been 200 and approximately 240 days since the last time you've spoken about your son in a interview with a news source, and bio dad Seth is the only advocate for Sebastian, then we're going to help him and we're going to see it through. This is why we do it. Green heart.
What if this was your son, sir? Would you take away his chance? Would you strip away his loudest voice or set him free to dance? They silenced his loudest voice today. Did you judge this as a fight? Slammed down the gavel on a missing child, blew out the candle, snuffed out the light. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Share his name, share his face, across every town and every place. His name must continue to burn so bright in the hearts of us all, day and night. Ooh, there must be no distraction. I'm searching for Sebastian. Keep his name alive, keep the love alive. Never silent, never still. Bring this child home, yes we will. The light that shines in that boy's eyes, his smile lights up our hearts tonight. Green hearts represent his voice today. This is the start, we're not going away. No, 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 oh no, we're not going away. There must be no distraction when searching for Sebastian. Keep his name alive, keep the love alive. Never silent, never still. Bring him home, yes we will. Bring him home, we will. What if this was your son, sir? Would you take away his chance? Would you strip away his loudest voice or set him free to dance? They silenced his loudest voice today. Did you judge this as a fight? Slammed down the gavel on a missing child, blew out the candle, snuffed out the light. What if this was your son, sir? Would you take away his chance? Would you strip away his loudest voice or set him free to dance?
KK, message. You said in the beginning that your biggest fear is that you hope that his story doesn't fall to the bottom of a feed. Actions speak louder than words. Always. And if there is foul play, from anyone, if you know more, then and if you are a believer and something happened, the only way you get forgiveness from that is if you confess it. And if you pay for it here in this life. Now, I know that someone's life could be essentially over. But the harder you make it for law enforcement, the worse it will be for you. If you have knowledge or are aware or are involved, I'd take prison any day over going to hell. Yep. A lifetime of prison over one day in hell. And the inevitable is coming. It is coming. Whatever happened to Sebastian, the truth is coming. Hell is not real. Okay, you think so? I disagree. I'm not trying to push anything down anyone's, preaching or anything, but I believe it is with all my heart. And listen, every one of us are going to have to pay for, we're all going to have to be accountable one day. But I would rather deal with it in this life rather than the next. Just me. I know it's tough, but think about it. Think about it. Pink, I love you, honey. We are praying for you. I've been in your shoes. I've been in your shoes. And it's tough. I know. Been there. With my mama and my daddy. I know. You miss them though. You know they're in a better place, but you miss them, right? And Serenity, you're right. God knows. God knows. You're not fooling anybody. And Sandy, you're right. I say this all the time. We're on the right side of. Rose, you're live on the air.
Hi, Justin. This is Grandma Rose.
Hi, Grandma Rose. You're live.
I just wanted to say, looking back on the early interviews with Edgar
Mm-hmm.
and Katie,
Mm-hmm.
it just seems like She's very controlling, very obnoxious, as you said. And I think
The teacher said that.
verbally.
The teacher said that. But yes, they're
Oh,
obnoxious.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think he would be verbally abusing Katie. Just her demeanor just shows the classic symptoms of somebody being verbally abused like that.
Yep.
Just my opinion.
Oh, you think KK is verbally abused?
Yes.
I don't. I used to think that.
You don't think so?
I used to think that.
Really?
Yep. But I don't know if you heard the letter that one of the teachers read, or I read
Yes.
earlier.
Yes.
And it states that this little meek lady that you see was far from that day.
Oh.
And Seth says, don't let it fool you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the teachers would see more of that than anything.
I think KK is a survivor, and I think that she will do whatever it takes to keep Edgar. And
I think so too.
Yeah.
Even if it meant sacrificing her son.
You're right. Roni says it still doesn't mean that she's not abused by Edgar, just saying. And that's true. And
right.
and that could go, that's a two-way street as well. I think they're probably equals in that area.
And it's so true. I just hope to God that we could find them. I just think they know something. They know, without a doubt.
In your opinion, you got to say my opinion.
Yes, allegedly.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that.
I don't see.
But I thank you for keeping his name out there.
Thank you. This has been not only, I mean, it's just been toxic all the way around. This case has.
It has.
From, the case to, the creators and all that.
It has. I mean, it gets all tainted, and people tend to forget. It's Sebastian. We're here for Sebastian, and forget the drama.
They can't. They think about themselves. They think about themselves, or they get mad at or offended by, I think a lot of people have let the hate for Seth get in the way. Like, I think, I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of people would rather hate Seth than actually hear the truth. I don't
Well,
know.
in my opinion, but I don't think Seth had anything to do with any of this.
Oh, I know.
It's just it just from when I first heard him. No,
People being
no,
like, I don't support either, or I don't get in the middle of like the parents or anything, but they will dog Seth, but they won't say anything uh about Edgar or KK. They won't say anything. I'm like, you really think, like, they'll talk about just the stupidest stuff, Edgar,
right.
or they'll say like Seth is riding motorcycles, for Sebastian. It's stupid and all that. And I'm like, you know what's really stupid is riding motorcycles going to Myrtle Beach for a party
Hmm.
when your
Exactly.
kid is missing. Seth is doing it in the name of his son. The entire event is for his son, for the
Exactly.
community. And you won't dog Edgar or KK for literally taking a vacation to
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach Bike Week. What is wrong with you? And they were dogging him for uh doing the bike ride. It's like,
I know.
y'all don't
I
even know
know.
what fair is. Y'all don't even know what
It's
fair is.
just no, no. God forbid that was my child. They would have to literally drag me off the road because I would probably be collapsed somewhere. I wouldn't stop looking.
Hmm.
I'd be a mess. I would be a mess. But,
Also, Mohawk says, also taking another person's child to the cycle shop and not attending a vigil at the school, which is literally right beside their house. They did the vigil at the school because Edgar and KK said they would come if it was, there and it was close to the house and all that stuff. And nope, nothing.
oh God, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Haven't shaken hands, thanked, right, the people that show up for
Right,
your son.
right.
I don't
Thanking
get it.
everyone that's keeping his name out there. Appreciating the people that want to help in any way that they can. And I don't know. No, he goes on to criticize people.
Yes.
That's so demeaning.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't understand. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Just
You probably have other callers, and I just wanted to call in about that. Thank you so much for taking my call.
thank you, my dear. Appreciate you.
You have a good
You
evening.
too, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, Bobby, I did, of course. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, thank you. I got that. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. God bless every one of you. I will see you guys and Remy. We'll see you guys, Lord willing, tomorrow. Get some rest, everyone. Take good care of yourself. Much love to all of you. Just in our end, I mean, it's not like a special guest or anything. It's not like a special I mean, it's someone you know. You know what I mean? I think they're being kind by saying special guest. All right, everyone. Love you all. Much love. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Remy says good night. Hello. You're kind of rude. You say goodbye to our guest. You say goodbye to our pearls, our friends. She raised her head. There you go. Good night, everyone. God bless.